What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another exciting episode of Hunting Rocks. As always, I am your hunting guide, Jeff. Today, we're at a wall to find geodes. We're actually out here at Jacobs Geode mine. First time up here. Usually, whenever I find geodes, most of the geodes I find are just laying on the ground. You pick them up, throw them in my bucket. This place is a little bit different. I'm going to have to mine here. So, I'm pretty excited about it. I'm going to go get some tools. I have Miss HuntingRocks with me today. Say hello, love.
Good morning.
So, she's going to be my camera person today. She isn't feeling too much like digging, but that's all right. It's the first time having a camera person. It's kind of nice. So, I'm going to go get my tools. I'm going to come back out here, and we'll get to work on this wall, see what we can find.
When he gave me the camera, he thought I was going to film him and rocks. But look at this really pretty butterfly I found. Okay, I get it. I guess we'll get to some rocks.
Well, guys, haven't found any yet. Miss HuntingRocks, she found one. It was a half of one. But I decided to come up here and check this wall line. And down in here, I'm seeing lots of little bitty guys. They're just all over the place. They've been broken. People digging in there, it happens, you know. You can't really tell where they're at until you start digging. It's my first time out here, so I'm still learning this, but so far I think it's gonna be all right. I think we're gonna find some really nice ones. I'm gonna dig some of this away, watch the overhang so I don't get smushed to death, and if I find something cool, I'll show you on camera. There's a geode. There's a nice little flat one I just popped out. Here's a couple others that I've popped out so far, and a real little bitty one. So, what do we got here? That is not a geode. Still a neat looking rock, but I'm going to toss it over there because I'm looking for geodes today. Alright, you guys, so this is kind of what I'm looking for right here. These are a little bit smaller, but they are a rounder bit, and as you can see, this is a solid geode. So you want to find the little bit different color nubbins. Now I've noticed that there's 3 different colors of dirt, as you can see. You have your darker topsoil here, you come down to your lighter, and this you'll find geodes like this all across it. Now these so far, all that I have found, and mind you, this is my first time out here, so I'm no expert here, but these have been fairly solid. And then you come down and you start getting little ones like this one I just popped out. That's a geode. That's a little bitty geode. Some real tiny ones down below. I'm going to keep looking. I'm going to find a big one here in a little bit, and when I do, I'll definitely show you.
Looks like a dirt clod though.
Geode Miss HuntingRocks just found. She says it looks like a dirt clod, but we'll fix that later. We'll walk down to the creek at Jacobs Geode mine, and there's a ton of little tadpoles. Look at all these little guys just swimming around. Hello, buddies. Grow up and be frogs, eat the mosquitoes for us. Here's the creek. If it wasn't up so much right now, I probably would walk down it, but I don't got my mud boots. So I just found this rock, and sticking out of this rock, as you can see, a little geode right there. So I'm gonna pop the geode out. I'm gonna leave the rock behind. See what it leaves. There's a tiny little one. Now, Miss HuntingRocks, she found that one. It's not too bad. It's still kind of small, but it's all right. Small geodes are pretty geodes usually when they're popped open. So we'll throw that in the bucket. And I'm gonna try mining over here for a little bit. All right, you guys. I think I found a nice one. This right here. That might be a geode. I'm going to dig into it, see if I can get it out. As you can see, there's lots of crystalline through here, little bitty geodes, half geodes. So I'm going to remove some of this. I'm going to try to get back to that rock. And I'm hoping that's a great big granddaddy geode. We'll see here in a little bit.
When I agreed to come geode hunting, I was thinking it was going to be a lot more of just picking up things on the ground, not banging on a wall like he's over there doing. But that's okay. There's still lots that I can look around and pick up on the ground. Kind of like this little guy right here. That little guy. See what else we can kind of find here. While he's digging on the wall, trying to get out that monster one. Oh yeah, we got some little guys here. Although, we occasionally have to play the game of, is this really a geode? Or is this just a clod of dirt? There's some broken ones there. Nice broken one there. But that's okay. As I told Jeff, I'll just fill the bucket and he can decide later on whether it's a geode or not before we go home.
Sherry, here's a pretty one.
What do we got? Hold on. Oh. Check that out there. I do like to see them broken open a little bit so you can see the sparkle. Otherwise, I just feel like I'm picking up random rocks.
Well, I don't think it's a big one. I think it's a bunch of small ones because this just popped out of it. That's one also. So I'm going to roll that down that way. I'm going to keep working in this area. See if I can pull anything out. There's a bunch of little ones right through here. So I'll get back to work on this.
Here's a nice pretty little one I just picked up. Broken open, but again, see that sparkle there? Checking out all the sparkle in this vein of geodes here. Not sure that it really shows up well on camera, but trust me, it's all full of sparkle in there. I'm taking a look at this here, thinking that maybe this might be a big old geode, but I don't get all the heavy tools, so I'm going to let Jeff take a look at that and work on that, but I'll get at least part of the credit for it.
There you go, Sherry. I believe you found a really nice geode. Oops, sorry, enough.
I was just hoping he doesn't bring this whole wall crashing down upon us. Starting to come. Well, the fact that that hasn't just popped in a million pieces does give me hope that it really is a geode. Here it comes.
I think it might be. It's heavy.
Oh, it is very heavy. I don't know.
It's probably
it might just be a rock.
Tell you what, let me crack it open.
Well, a little bit of disappointment here. We just cracked it open, and it's just a whole lot of really solid dirt. No geode, unfortunately. But we'll keep looking. Jeff's still working away on the wall way over there on the other side of this felled tree. I decided to take a walk. Again, I didn't stay in one spot very well. And I came over here where we got kind of a whole bunch of little tiny ones here that are just sitting right here on top. Probably popped out after the storm washed away. So we'll go ahead and pick up some of these, take back to our bucket. According to Jeff, small ones will still be pretty. We'll see. Jeff had his tadpoles earlier. We're going to continue the life cycle here. That we got a nice big frog that just hopped on by me, so thought I'd share it. Butterflies, frogs, we like all sorts of nature around here.
There we go, guys. There's a decent sized geode. It's got a pretty little partner right beside it there. I think this one may be a solid, but I'll find out when I get home and cut it. All right, you guys, here they are. It's May 23rd. I finally made it home. It's me and Miss HuntingRocks' anniversary, 7 years. But these are my Jacobs Geodes finds. As you can see, they're not very big. I'm used to finding things like this. This is from the Grafton area. We get this one. This one is a Grafton Geode. Comparative in size, I got a lot of little ones from Jacobs, but there is one main difference, and I'll show you here in a second. This is a Grafton Geode that I've popped open. As you can see, it's got a lot of the milky quartz inside of it. However, the Jacobs Geodes are much more sparkly. Now these big pieces, I'm not sure if this is actually one geode or many geodes put together. I'm thinking it's many geodes put together. The same with this one. I won't know until I get it cut open. But here's a nice little Jacobs Geode, and you can see they're actually really pretty inside. So all in all, do I recommend Jacobs Geodes? Yeah, I do. Don't expect to find anything big. You might get lucky and find something really big. But everything I found was small, but I'm okay with that. They're really pretty looking. So I'd highly recommend you get out there and give it a try. The nice thing is they work on an honor system. If he's not there, you put $25 into a truck and you drive on back to the mine. Pretty cool place. Well guys, that's the video. Hamilton and I hope you enjoyed it. We highly recommend you check out Jacobs Geodes. It's a pretty cool place. I'll put it on the map where it's at. Miss HuntingRocks Sherry, she hopes you enjoyed the video. And we will see you the next time we're out hunting rocks. Alright guys, I was going to give you the map directions there, but depending on where you come from, your directions may be more difficult. Anyhow, this final picture here you'll see has the address. Just write that down or whatever. Throw it into your Google Maps. This is pretty much the road you're going to want to take because it may not show it to you. It'll show you going down the road, but follow that blue arrow. That'll take you right back to the geode mine.